All right. Well, welcome to the Guardian Project Podcast Commander Stream. I am your host, Mike.
And I'm your other host, Andy.
And we are the Guardian Project Podcast. We are a podcast talks about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. And you can see us here for our currently bi-weekly Commander gameplay.
Yes.
If you're not listening live on Twitch and you're listening on YouTube, make sure to go on over to Twitch and follow us if you ever want to watch us live. But thank you very much for viewing this on YouTube. But tonight, we are joined by two absolutely amazing guests. So let's welcome Mr. Bevers and Jake, CasualJake.
What up, what up?
How are you guys tonight?
We here. We up in this.
We doing it.
It's Tuesday, right?
It is Tuesday.
When we're filming this, it's Tuesday, right? In case YouTube is watching, in case you're watching.
That's right.
So I'm doing okay. It's not Monday. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
So-
for sure.
It's better than Monday. Yeah.
That's right, exactly.
Okay, I wasn't sure if Monday was your peak and you're only doing okay because it's after
It's
Monday.
downhill
Like,
after
the
that.
thing is, like, you gotta view Monday as like this is the baseline, and then every day
Sure.
gets better from there.
Sure.
Right? Is kind of the idea,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is second Monday, but tomorrow's Wednesday. So halfway mark.
I don't like the term second Monday, but I'll go with you on this adventure, Andy.
But what about second Monday?
Oh, see, today's my Wednesday because I got Thursday and Friday off this week, so
Nice.
it's hump day. Hump day.
Okay.
Oh, right, okay. So today's your, fair.
Today's your Wednesday.
Yeah.
Your
Yo,
first
And tomorrow's my Friday.
I got y'all beat though, cause I'm on spring break Jake mode right now. So
Nice.
I don't even know what month it is right now. The concept of time is irrelevant to me right now
It
until I have to clock in next Monday.
I am
Awesome.
very jealous. Mr. Bevers, tell us who you are and where we can all find you online.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Bevers. You can find me in a number of places: YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. I think I have an Instagram account. Not that I use it, but I have it. It exists. I also have a TikTok account. Not that I post anything there, but it does exist. You can find me in all those places. I do pack openings on YouTube. I do Commander games on Twitch. I thank you so much for having me, Andy and Mike, of course.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'm playing Chishiro. This is literally just the pre-con out of the box. This deck slaps. I've only played it once, but everybody else I've seen play it as well. Also, they just beat face with it, and I can't believe it. The pre-cons have been getting so good over the last few years. It's just boggles the mind,
I got wrecked by it the other week. I think it's a very cool deck.
Yeah.
And this was one that I was not a fan of when we first saw it. And then when I saw it
Agreed.
in action, I was like, oh, this is much better than I initially thought.
It's like one of the first times they've brought out the two pre-cons that I loved both of them
Right?
after the fact. After we figured it out how they played.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well,
sure.
and Jake, can you tell everyone who you are, where they can find you?
Yeah, hey everyone, I'm CasualJake. I am a Magic the Gathering content creator specializing in EDH and Pioneer, the hottest new format that you forgot about. But it's coming back, baby. It's coming back. I died and I came back and I saved the format. Like that's that's my story, and it's not true, but I'm sticking to it. You can catch me over on YouTube. You can check out my Casual Corner episodes where I play EDH. You can also check out Casual Constructor where I play Pioneer, Modern, Pauper, just all kind of constructed stuff. So just go check out the YouTube CasualJake, or I stream also live on Twitch, so you can check me out there. And I'm pretty sure there's link trees and stuff like that. I'm also a member of Elder Dragon Skyplander, the another bi-weekly stream that we stream Commander as well on Thursdays and Sundays. So proud member of them, the OGs. Love my dragons. And today I'm going to be playing Kumena, Tyrant of Orazca. Literally my second commander deck. The only deck that I have never taken apart. I don't think I will ever change this deck until we get like a 3-color actual Merfolk commander, like a Merfolk commander. But even then, this deck is it's the hotness, man, because not only do we got Merfolk synergies, we got these cool tap synergies, things like Throne of the God Pharaoh, triggering stuff like that. You can go counters, you can go Voltron, you can go wide. It's just such a versatile commander. I never feel like I'm not doing anything with it. So playing Merfolk Tribal here with Kumena.
That's awesome. That's actually the deck that Andy and I built for our director, our producer.
Nice. It's a great deck.
Yeah.
And I know here at the Guardian Project, we're big on the merfolk. I mean, you can just look at the logo there.
I don't
Look at the material.
I know.
Come on.
You know the ironic part? I don't remember the last time I played a Simic deck.
I was just gonna ask that question, but I didn't want to sound
You don't want to lie.
rude.
One time
blast.
we said something negative about Simic, and people were like, "But your show."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh no."
That's okay. Hey, I want to just point out Guardian Project is a mono green enchantment. So just so
Mono Green
I think they
podcast.
printed that after you named your show, right?
yeah, it's true.
No,
yeah,
we
they
named it
stole the
after
name.
It actually came out. We named the show after it.
Did you?
We did, and we compete against another show called Guardian Project. But it's a podcast that creates
Like
phone
security.
apps and
Oh,
security or something.
Yeah.
Well, yours is better. So.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
very much.
I only subscribe to the one true Guardian Project here.
All right, hey Andy, what are you playing, and where
Oh.
can people find you personally?
Sure, I am playing Shorikai Genesis Engine. So this is the secondary commander from the Pilots deck that came out at the same time as Chishiro from Neon Dynasty. I'm looking to just play vehicles. So this is an upgraded precon, but I did add some cards like Darksteel Forge. I own a Metal Worker, and that was cool to play that one time to get a very early Parhelion. But I am winning with vehicles. So some cards may look scary, but I'm still going to win vehicles. That is what I'm playing. I'm on Twitter at Andy Flory. I have very active there. I also had a series on Commander's Herald, so go check that out, called Good Grief. I write about ways to combat strategies that make you say, good grief. What are you playing, Mike?
Yeah, I am Mike, aka Wormcoil Engine. You can find me on Twitter at Wormcoil Engine. I am playing from the AFR set, Delina Wild Mage. It's a mono red deck that cares about creating temporary, non-legendary versions, token versions, during combat only, that exile at the end of combat, and I can get a ton of them if I get really lucky with D20 rolls. So this is definitely like a gambling deck. In that, we'll see if I can make it work or not.
All right.
And we already rolled. And
But the real question is, do you feel lucky?
Honestly, with this starting hand, who needs luck?
I have a serious question though, and that is,
Sure.
Andy, is there a reason you picked to go with the secondary commander from the Precon over the other?
This one, this card right here, it says draw cards.
Okay.
Wow.
perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
Sounds
sucker
great.
for it.
Mhm.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I like that. But the secondary, the face commander is also really cool because it can crew vehicle. Yeah, it's
Is this gameplay a podcast? Austin, you
It-
scam.
Is
Austin.
mayonnaise an instrument?
We need to get Austin
So like
back
I
on
got
the show
I
too.
got absolutely slapped by Voiden playing the precon, the one that you have, Andy, the precon.
Okay.
With the other commander, but he had upgraded it and changed it a bit, and instead of making it vehicles, it was like it was like a sub theme of vehicles, but it was all about just making gigantic artifact constructs.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because the other commander gives any artifact creature lifelink and vigilance.
Yeah.
Right? So you just have this huge, like, gigantic thing that's just crashing in for life, and it was bad. It was a bad time.
I'm excited to see how this plays. This is the first time I'm playing it on our stream
Awesome.
here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, we're going to post links to all of our content here. We'll collect some deck lists, so go check those out. We have rolled for first, and Mr. Bevers, you are the lucky number one player. Do you want to
Yep.
go ahead and start us off?
Great, I will draw for turn then.
Good luck. Have fun, everyone.
Luckily, you know what they say. First is the worst. Second is the best. Third is the
Whoa.
handsomest. And fourth
Okay.
is the luckiest.
I was
All right,
about
well,
to
we're
say
gonna-
fourth doesn't get a rhyme, but
We're gonna start things off with this Orin Reef the Vastwood,
All right.
and I will pass to you.
I will draw for turn, and I will play a Temple of Enlightenment. I will scry, and then I will pass the turn. Do I want to?
Draw for
Your
turn.
land does something now, but mine doesn't.
Yes.
I'll pass.
I think I want that on top, so I'm gonna just leave that right there.
snow-covered mountain, which has no bearing on the deck, and I'll pass the turn.
Mm.
But what if it has a negative bearing on the deck?
It
because of
could.
someone else's deck?
It definitely could.
I'm waiting for Andy to like just slap down that Redain. right?
These are some of the cheapest at the time. These were some of the cheapest full art lands you could get. So
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna draw for turn. I want to play this mountain.
Hey, Mike, we did hear the music is a little overpowering.
thank
there you
goodness.
There it is.
Thank you so much, Austin.
Mission accomplished.
I'm gonna play this Orochi Merge Keeper. Did I pronounce that correctly? I have no idea.
Probably.
Orochi? I don't know. Is it Orochi or Orochi?
Orochi. I think it's Orochi.
Orochi.
Okay, I have no idea. So
Master Rochi.
I'm gonna let you all butcher the name with me. How about that? and then I'll pass to you, Andy.
All right. I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play an island, and then it's fine. I'm gonna play an Aethersworn Canonist.
Nice.
Each player who has played a non-artifact spell can't play additional non-artifact spells. And I'll pass.
Thank you very much, Jestervest, for the resub.
How am I supposed to play more than one spell a turn now?
Forest, and I'll pass.
2 vehicles in your Chishiro vehicle stack.
Here's this.
Hey, Jestervest, how are you tonight? You guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. What's everyone up to? How's everyone been in the last 2 weeks?
Cast a Fire Diamond comes in tapped, and I'll pass. Taps for a red. In case you didn't know.
Are you running the Ruby Medallion in there? Do you have a Ruby Medallion?
I do have a Ruby Medallion. It's not in this deck.
Got it.
I don't know why it's not in this deck, but it's not. This deck plays some very expensive cards like Fork, but doesn't play like, I don't know, what's a generically good mid-level mana rock.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this Grumgully and then put a 1/1 counter on it.
Oh,
Very nice.
And then I will pass.
All right. Untap, draw. I will play this Hengegate Pathway. Taps for white mana. And I will play for 3. Prodigy's Prototype. So it's a vehicle, a 3/4 with crew 2. Whenever one or more vehicles you control attack, I make a colorless pilot creature that can crew vehicles as though its power was 2 greater.
nice.
And I will pass.
Samurai Squids, I think you're making a good choice playing League instead of practicing for your acting class. Just pretend while you're playing League that not everyone in the game is toxic, and that's acting right there.
Boom. Easy.
Wow,
That's not even a hot take. That's just like
It
normal.
is not, it's just facts.
okay. I don't play League, so I did not know.
Like, so here's the thing is, I don't even play League, and even I know that, like, it's known for being toxic.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Kumena, and I'll pass the turn.
All right.
I don't want to say that it's basically the same for most MOBAs, but that's basically how it is for most.
Right.
Pretty toxic.
Yeah. I will play another snow-covered mountain.
Mike, are you gonna get me with infinite combats with a port raiser this time, like
Oh,
you did last year?
You have a blocker now, so I can't. But it's possible. I guess that's my other alternate win con. If no one has blockers and I get a port raiser with Delina out, I will kill everybody. But that's a little difficult to do. I think I'm just going to cast my commander for 4 mana. I'm going to cast my 3/2 for 4 mana. And pass the turn.
Yay.
Yay.
Commander.
Let's draw. Let's go ahead and play Mountain. Yeah, let's go ahead and
Nick's in chat. Hey, Nick.
we'll pay 4 for our commander and a counter on it.
All right, that's 3 commanders.
And actually, he gets another counter from Grumgully, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Double
Yeah.
modified.
Double modified.
Nice.
And Chishiro, you looking extra modified
obviously we
over
swing
there.
at Andy, right? Because he's got the canonist on the table.
Yep.
What's
Right.
the power and toughness of Grumgully?
4/4.
What the crap, Mr. B? I'll take 4.
Boom.
CNC
Ah,
Power Hour in chat.
got 'em.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Nerds, where?
Nerds. Are you done after that?
Yes, I'm done. Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn.
The problem with this stream is that generally my rule of thumb is kill the host first, which is 2 of them.
Right.
That's right. So
Don't
really,
worry,
you
we'll
should-
kill each other.
I was gonna say
and
just go
then-
after Jake, but okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
Spire of Industry. I'm gonna pay 4 for Shorikai.
Ooh, yeah.
Seems
I
like
am
a
going
good choice.
to tap Aethersworn Canonist to crew Prototypes Prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to 3-2 and a 2-4. I'm gonna swing this 3-4 at Mike.
I'm gonna take 3 damage.
I will make 1 pilot. And I pass the turn.
Oh,
Nice.
the pilot army begins.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
Oh, yeah. It's not my turn
If
yet.
you build
I
it.
will untap. I'm gonna hit it forward, so I'm gonna hide away.
Hide no way.
I'm gonna hide away this little fella right here.
Decane,
I
I
mean-
actually got 1 more. I have 5 pilots.
Nice.
Let's see if I run out. How quickly I run out now.
Then I'm gonna pay 3 for oh, I need double green, so I can't play that one, but I can play this one. I can play Cold Eyed Selkie, which has Island Walk, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I may draw that many cards. So, what I'm gonna do now is, because again, attack the person with the Aethersworn Canonist, tap Cold Eyed Selkie to make
Right?
Kumena unblockable,
Sorry, I attacked Andy.
and then I'll swing 2 at Andy.
I was like, what's this? I can only play 1 spell a turn.
I'm gonna
Yep.
take 2 commander damage.
And commander damage, and I'll pass the turn.
I will untap and draw.
And then we all just watch Mike as he dumpsters.
I
Yeah,
wish.
Beating on
I
Andy.
wish. That would be awesome. Okay. Well, I didn't draw a land, but that's okay. I don't need lands. Because I'll probably only need to cast 1 spell per turn anyways.
This is mono red.
Right.
We don't need lands here.
That's right. I'm going to cast Cursed Mirror.
Ooh.
Notably, an artifact, you can cast
Cool
another
card.
spell.
That's
You
true.
can.
If I had 1
Look
more
at you
mana.
casting 2 spells.
So Cursed Mirror, it normally taps for a red, but when it enters the battlefield, it becomes a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it gains haste. I am going to choose to target Cold Eye Selkie.
Ooh.
So I have a a hasty Cold Eye Selkie, and then I'm going to move to combat.
Hit the guy with the island.
The pilot is a 1/1, right, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay, and your commander's crew 8.
Correct.
Okay.
I only have 3 crewing power.
I'm gonna have Delina come at you, Andy, and then the one Cold Eye Selkie coming at Jake.
Wrong player with the island.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's pretty good when he said he didn't play with the island,
But I'll have my Delina trigger targeting the Cold Eye Selkie. So let's see how many copies I get. I rolled a 7, so I'll just get 1 copy of it. That one will also be coming at Jake.
I'll take 2.
I will take 3.
And I will draw 2 cards.
seems good.
Chat, I'm feeling very attached right now.
Literally.
I shouldn't have played that island.
Okay, I still haven't drawn another land, so I'm gonna go to discard.
Oh no.
It's not too bad. I mean, I'll discard this 7 mana creature called Angrath's Marauders.
Oh, okay.
Seems fair.
That's pretty poachers.
I'm waiting for the mono red reanimate spell.
Maybe it exists. We didn't have a mono red Archaeomancer until Modern Horizons 2, but we do now.
Right.
So it's only a matter of time.
Only a matter of time.
But that was my cleanup step, so it is to you, Mr. Bevers.
Tap. And I realized that I totally forgot what my commander does and forgot to put counters on my creatures at my end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh, put the counters on it then.
Draw. We
Yeah.
draw for turn. It's all good. I'm gonna play a forest. Listen, I missed it.
Not when you can
I
avoid
won't
that. It's
miss
not
it
a May
again,
ability.
because I'll remember that I missed it each other time. That's how
the
I'll
only
remember
way
to
to
do
roll.
it going forward, is that I missed it that one time and I don't want to miss it. And look like a fool on the internet.
How embarrassing if you watch this YouTube video.
See, you gotta do like the puppy technique. You just gotta put your nose in it and be like, "Yeah, you silly goose." Like,
Exactly. All right, so here's a weird question, but maybe not a weird question, but here's a question. How many cards does everybody have in their hand?
I discarded down to hand size, so I got 7.
5.
6.
All right, so let's
That is a weird question to ask for a pre-con for sure.
It's a weird question, but it's not weird. But it might be a
we're gonna
little
play
weird.
this Unquenchable Fury.
Please explain.
So this is an enchant creature that says enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, it deals X damage to defending player, where X is the number of cards in their hand. When Unquenchable Fury is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, return it to your hand.
Gotcha.
So this is an enchantment that needs to be exiled to get rid of it.
Come on, Rancor.
So, I mean, I guess we just slap that bad boy right on Rumgully. Sounds great.
Doodle.
And then
Rum Gully.
we get a little token here because we cast an enchantment. So that's what this deck does, right? I think.
Sure does.
This little 2/2 Spirit Man. Oh, did I tap wrong? I tapped wrong. You're alright if I go back, right? I'm gonna
Yeah,
put the
go
one
for it.
counter on here.
But he won't put counters on his stuff.
Right. Well, this is still my turn.
little cherry picking here, but
This is still my turn here. Yeah, at least there's that. And then we will go to combat, and we will swing Grumgully at Mike and Chishiro at me.
So I'm taking 4 from Grungully and 7 from the Aura.
Correct.
Does Chishiro have trample?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna block with this pilot.
Sure. That's fine.
Get out of here, pilot.
I'm gonna
Yes,
go to
Bevers.
22.
They are our enemy.
That's right. That's right. I don't have to worry about Merfolk. It's not like they can just be unblockable forever and get in and do damage to my face, right? That's definitely
Only
not
if you play islands. That was Andy's first mistake.
Oh, take that, Andy. And then I'll move to my end step, and I won't forget to put counters on my thing.
Is it 2 counters for Grumgully? Is it 2
Oh.
counters on each, right?
I don't. What?
Doesn't he
Nope.
give you an extra one?
No, it's
Just
only when
the-
it enters the
one.
battlefield.
Oh.
Technically, you're right. The spirit would have another counter on it from the Grumgully trigger.
I'm glad we didn't let you forget that one. You always remember that one too.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Go ahead, Andy.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. Man, Grumgully's a 5/5.
Yeah.
He's thickums. Just gonna keep getting bigger.
Thickums.
I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna play Kotori Pilot Prodigy.
Hey, Mr. Big Benz, thank you very much for the subscription.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Okay, so Kotori says vehicles I control have crew 2. And then at the beginning of combat on my turn, target artifact creature I control gains
What?
lifelink and vigilance
Life gain?
until end of turn.
No.
I wish I
So
We were
had
just
life
talking
gain.
about this.
I am going to tap Aethersworn Canonist to crew Prodigy's prototype. I'm going to tap Kotori to crew Shorikai. I'm going to move to combat, and Kotori is going to give Shorikai vigilance and lifelink until
I probably just.
end of turn. Well, the thing is,
The thing is, I don't like Mike.
Jake is open.
Yeah.
How are you at 22? What happened?
I got hit by the thing where I take damage equals the number of cards in my hand.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah, this unquenchable fury enchantment is not a thing
I'll
to
say,
mess around with.
I'll say, yeah, Bevers did the damage, but Jake, your Cold Eye Selkie copies are the ones that got me to that hand size, so you're both at fault
Yeah.
here.
Wow.
You chose the copy though.
I am going to swing Shorikai and Prodigy's prototype at Jake, so it'll be 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'm going to make 2 pilots.
Just a pilot.
I make one for each, right? This is whenever one
No,
or
just
more.
one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just one pilot.
Juan.
Just one.
Only one. Oh man.
Do I have anything to do for 1 mana? Nah. I don't
You
know
know
why
how
I thought I
broken that
did.
would be if you got a pilot for every vehicle that you swung with.
It would
It's
not-
a
it would
it's a
not be
vehicles
okay.
deck though. I mean, like, come on. That's
That would not
great.
be 3 mana worthy.
It would definitely be a lot
Just
more. Yes.
just change the symbol from the uncommon to the
rare?
mythic symbol or the
Oh,
rare
mythic,
symbol
yeah,
in
yeah.
a
There you go.
precon.
And
It's
then
in a
it's fine.
precon, so then it's fine.
No, that's not a pre. That's I guess it
actually
is
in
in the
the
pre-con, but
set.
I was like,
Yeah,
it's in the
it's in the
set.
set.
Yeah,
Oh, this one is in the set too. All right.
I play it in Pioneer.
Nice.
Full format, I promise.
I
I don't have to prove anything.
I had a Pioneer deck. Actually, I had a Pioneer deck, and then I was joining the stream, the Mana Vault, so another local show, and we recorded the game. They edited the game, and then they banned 3 Fairy. And
Nice.
then I was playing blue white, and they were like, "We're not going to release your episode." And I was like, "Okay, that's fair."
Mhm.
Okay, I guess.
Yes, that's fair.
After that, I'm just going to pass.
Right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. And well, it's not like we can like dump our hand, you know,
Yes,
and not
that's
get
still in
hit by
canon.
the thing.
I agree. Someone should deal with it. But I can play more than one spell a turn.
Island.
Yeah, see, Mike, it's also Andy's fault that your hand size is so big.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
it's my mana.
One
No,
spell.
that was my mana preventing
No,
me from doing
you can,
that.
But you can totally blame Andy for it.
I-
You can
Yes.
blame on all 3 of us.
I could, but it would be
A lie?
not correct.
A
Yeah,
lie.
exactly.
It would be a lie? Yes.
I'm gonna play Wake Thrasher, so whenever a permanent I control becomes untapped, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. And
Jake,
then
I'm sorry. The 8 damage you took, I forgot to mention. I don't know if you took it. It's commander damage.
it is, yes. I gotta put that on the commander thing. Wait a sec.
And I gained my 8 life there that I'd forgotten to mark.
You're back up to 39. All my hard work.
Oh, you're...
You know where to send Grumgully next.
Yes, that is accurate. Although
And
he
just-
I can
he
crew
just
Shorikai
crew,
now.
Yeah, he can just crew his 8/8 every
Well,
time.
to
he
show
wants to-
solidarity, I will send Cold-Eyed Selkie at you, Andy. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
Nah, I'm gonna take
I'm gonna take the one.
taking Juan.
You
You got,
And
any,
I
you got
will
any bounce
draw a
lands
card.
in there so you can get that island back to your hand?
4, 5, 6, right? I'll go ahead and pass after that.
Now, Andy, you have 2 pilots over there?
Just one.
Just one.
Only 1 pilot?
I mean, technically this is a pilot, but
I mean
only
stuff
one
that you can
pilot.
crew with.
Yeah, just
only one.
So you can crew your commander with that?
They all
Yeah,
have crew 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's right. Okay, I got you.
Yup.
Oh my gosh, Andy, check this out.
What?
Access
no.
tunnel.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Access
Vandal Blast me, and I was
Is
gonna.
it,
Oh,
cry.
no.
wait, is it a foil one?
No, it's not foil.
Andy didn't even give you a foil one? What is this?
We don't just give each other cards.
How many
Um,
foil ones do you have now, Andy? Gotta be in the
I
hundreds.
bought 100. I bought 100, and I'm pretty sure that I've got like 87 not in the deck. I threw that thing in every deck, man.
It's
I love-
solid, man.
Why not?
There are way more legendary creatures that can use Access Tunnel than can use Rogue's Passage
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
at its face value.
Yeah.
I
Right,
understand once you
yeah.
put a bunch of swords on it, it can't.
Right.
But
But I mean, like, every commander can still use Rogue's Passage. It's just that it's cheaper.
Right.
right, it's just cheap.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 2 mana to cast a Harmonic Prodigy. So this deck's name is Wizards and Shamans, because of Harmonic Prodigy, and I like to try to shove as many wizards and shamans in here. So Harmonic Prodigy is a 1/3 with prowess. It's a human wizard. It says an ability of a shaman or another wizard you control triggers. That ability triggers an additional time. Notably, Delina is a shaman, which is cool. But also notably, my life total is 22. Right. So I'm going to pass the turn.
Okie doke. Let's
Bevers has that unquenchable fury.
It's very rude, I agree. Don't worry. Let's draw for turn. Let's play Mountain. And what do we want to do here?
That's a good question. Personally, pass through all my phases.
Pass through all of my phases. No, I think we're gonna do this because this seems like the hilarious thing to do, and that is, hey, that Ether Sworn Canon says that you can't cast.
It says
non-artifact spells?
Each player who has played a non-artifact spell this turn can't play additional non-artifact spells.
Got it. Okay. So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go ahead and play this Kosei.
Oh.
And it's gonna get a 1/1 counter on it.
Yeah.
From Mr. Grumgully. And then we're gonna tap this 4, and we're gonna play this artifact spell. Really stick it to you, Andy. That's
got around the Ether Sworn.
And we're gonna put the 1/1 counter here.
That's a creature? All right, Twashi Guidebot.
Yeah, because this gets a counter from Grumgully, so this all works out well for us.
Oh, dang, you can just tap this at this point to draw a card. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
But I can't play anything else because I have no more mana. Not because of your Ether Sworn Cannon. See,
exactly.
That was the plan this time.
You got around it.
That's right. Now you have an 8/8 that you can just crew whenever the heck you want, eh? You know what? You know what an 8/8 doesn't do for you?
What?
It doesn't block a menace creature.
It does not.
That's true.
So let's go ahead and swing at you for 5 with that. And I mean, like, do we? God, everyone else's life totals are so low. I feel bad just cracking in while Andy's sitting over here with this huge life total. Game's gotta end, right? Game's gotta end.
Game's gotta end.
He said, but not bad enough.
All right, let's go ahead and swing at Jake with Grumgully.
Yep.
And I'm gonna leave my commander back because he will be big enough to block your stupid mech if you decide to come over here.
Is it a 7/7?
Currently, it's a 7/7, but it will be an 8/8.
Oh, it will be an 8/8. Okay.
And so that's my combat. So Jake, you take damage equal to your cards in your hand.
Yep, that was 6.
And then it's a 5/5 coming here.
Yep.
Is it an attack trigger to take that damage or damage
Correct.
trigger?
Yeah. It's attack trigger.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's really bad. I agree. And the thing too, right, is that like it's such a ridiculous enchantment. Like you can literally stick this on like your 2/2 menace creature and then swing, and if they kill it, whatever, you get the enchantment back.
Right.
And you can cast it and get another 2/2.
It's pretty nice.
Ooh.
It's just silly. So Andy, you're taking 5?
I'm gonna take 5. Yes.
All right. And then I will pass the turn to you. After
do you have counters?
Hit you in the face.
Do you put counters on everything now?
Correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Don't forget the counters.
Untap. Right. I will draw for turn.
Sound like a blue player. Don't forget
right.
the counters.
Gosh.
I really need a land, but I also really need to deal with things on Mr. Bevers' board.
Agreed.
So
right,
go get a land. And
agreed on both accounts.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to get a land. I need to draw. I need this
much worse.
I need the Shorikai then.
It sounds much worse.
What I'm going to do. So Grumgully is a 6/6?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to play this. Okay, let me read it once more. Make sure I'm not. Okay, great. Okay. I'm going to play Surge Hacker Mech. It's a 5/5 menace vehicle that says when it enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to twice the number of vehicles you control to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. So I have 3 vehicles. I'm going to deal 6 to Grumgully.
See, and this is where I get super punished for not putting that counter on him.
Oh. But the Unquestioned Authority goes. The Unquestioned Authority goes back to your hand, though, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now my question is, does Chishiro have indestructible or anything?
Nope. Just an 8/8.
So will you block with Chishiro is the question.
I mean, you're not going to be replaying your commander. Yes.
I'm not mad at that then, if that's the case. I don't hate that idea. I'm gonna crew. Yeah, I'm gonna crew Shorikai.
Sure.
And then crap, I actually do need my commander though. Son of a gun.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna need it to draw cards if I ever want to get lands.
Right.
Huh.
Aha, see the dilemma.
Huh. What a conundrum you have created.
I mean, you can always just swing it at somebody else.
Yeah, well, and I'm not gonna leave damage on the table. Have you met me?
Especially 8 life gain.
Yeah, the life gain definitely drives that point home.
Sure does.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna crew Shorikai. There. I am going to swing Shorikai at Mike only because you have more life than Jake, who's at 16.
But I'll have a lot less life than Jake if I take the damage, though.
You could just block.
Yeah, I don't want to, though, is the thing.
Not sure.
So I'm not going to.
Okay, I'm making
I'll have
another
a lot
pilot.
less life if you attack me.
I'm so it's 8 commander damage. I'm gonna gain 8 life. Okay. I'm gonna pass.
In response, just in your stuff, I'm gonna tap all my stuff. And then let me tap all my stuff. So that when I go to untap, I'm untapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 permanents. So Wake Thrasher will get +8/+8.
Ooh.
Making it a 9/9.
Sounds good.
Nice.
I will pay green and 1 to play my Hideaway card because now I have more than 10 power. And reveal Murkfiend Liege.
Nice.
All my other green creatures get +1/+1, blue creatures +1. Untap all green and/or blue creatures I control during each of y'all's untap step.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Some
Should
people would say pretty
Should I have
potent.
attacked Jake?
Yeah. But you didn't know this
no.
was coming. You didn't know this was
No
coming.
regrets.
Right. I will go to combat, and I will send my Wake Thrasher at Andy, or well now it's it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it's 9. So this is 10 right here. It's a 10/10. And then this will be 3 with Island Block.
So 10, but it's not unblockable, right?
Andy, how are you at
No.
1 life again?
I gained 16 total so far with Shorikai.
Yeah, so 10 is just a 10/10, and then I have a 3 with Island Block, so that probably can't block.
Take it.
So it's 11?
Are you good?
Well, no, so it's 10 plus 3, so 13.
Oh, 10 and 3. 13. I'll take 13.
Okay. Cool. And I will draw 3 cards. Thank you, Cold-Eyed Selkie.
You're welcome for me playing an island.
Yeah. I'm back. That was so helpful. I'm gonna play another island, and then I am going to play.
And notably, your Hideaway card doesn't count as cast, right? So you can.
Does not count as cast. Yeah, exactly, because it's a play that card. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna pay 3 for Lul Mage Mentor. It's a 2/2. And whenever a spell or ability I control counters a spell, I make a blue merfolk. I can tap 7 merfolk to counter a spell. I don't have 7 merfolk yet, but you know. That's where we're at. So for the fun of it, I'm going to then, at my end step, tap Kumena and Lone Mage Mentor because it'll make Wake Thrasher bigger. Yep, and I'll pass.
All right, then I will go to my untap.
I'll untap my stuff, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 bigger for the turn. I'll just put that right there.
And I will draw for turn.
Oh, I have to get rid of a card. I'm sorry. I had 8 cards in hand. Let me get rid of
I'm like, your land,
this
right?
card.
No, I did not draw land. But that's okay. I am going to... Oh, man. What do I want to cast here is the question.
I mean, I want to cast more than one spell a turn, Andy.
No, we should just. I'm telling y'all, like, bullying Andy is the only choice.
All right.
I mean,
I was saying that before. I was saying
28.
that before he played the Aether Sworn Canonist. So
I mean, you did knock him down to 28, so gotta give you props.
only because he allowed me to.
I'm going to tap 3 mana, and I'm going to cast a Rage Forger.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, it's the thing. You're doing the thing.
I'm doing
that
the
they do in
thing.
Historic.
Yeah, and
I'm supposed to say cool because I don't know what this does.
so when it enters the battlefield, I get to put a +1/+1 counter on each other shaman creature I control. And whenever a creature I control with a +1/+1 counter on it attacks, I may have that creature deal 1 damage to target player.
Cool.
But
So
because
I have
you
Harmonic Prodigy. Yeah.
2 counters.
So I get to put 2 counters on Rage Forger and 2 counters on Delina, but Harmonic Prodigy is unfortunately only a wizard, so no counters on
Which is
that.
kind of weird, but yeah.
But that's okay. And then since Delina,
Rage Forger is such a cool card. I wish it was legal in Pioneer. I would build this deck.
I'm going to move to combat, and I'm gonna swing Delina at Mr. Bevers. And I'm going to target Rage Forger with Delina's trigger. So Harmonic Prodigy will double this trigger as well. So I'll get to roll twice.
Ooh. 2 d20s?
Yep.
Sounds good.
So we got a 16, so that one will keep going. We got an 8, so that'll stop at 2. And then on the second trigger, we got a 10, so that'll stop at 1. So I will have 3 more Rage Forgers enter the battlefield. I'm going to have all 3 of these coming at Andy.
Well, so here's my question is those new copies of Rage Forgers won't see the attack because you've already attacked, correct?
They will not, correct. But
They want
Delina,
counter something.
yeah, Delina will do 1
Oh,
damage
nice.
to you, though, Mr. Bevers.
Sure, that's fine.
And then I'll put 2, 4, 6 counters on all my other shamans.
Yeah.
So we will go
and that Rage Forger would do 2 damage, right? Because it would double
Oh,
trigger.
because it doubles that trigger too. You're
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Rage Forger's so cool. I'm so happy.
Those are 3 8/8s now?
These are
Correct.
3 8/8s
No, no,
coming
no,
at you.
Yeah.
Wow, this is terrible.
Let's go.
All right,
Hey,
I'm
get
gonna,
him.
I'm gonna block 1 with an Ether Sworn Canonist.
You better.
I will.
And this is an 11-10 coming at you, Mr. Bevers, and it is Commander.
Yeah, I feel like I probably just take it.
How does crew work during combat? Is this that one where it doesn't work that way?
I don't know. So crew during combat is you can crew before you declare blockers, and then block with the things you crew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you can't block with something and then crew something and block something else. Like it doesn't.
Got it.
Yeah, no
Got it,
2
got it.
block phases. You could crew after blocking, though, in case you wanted it to be a creature for the rest of the turn for some reason.
Right.
Yeah, I'll block with Ether Sworn Canonist on 1. I will throw I'm gonna tap Kotori to crew Surge Hacker Mech. Put this in front of 1, and then put a pilot in front of the third one.
Okay.
So my 3 will die.
Yeah, my 3 get exiled at the end of combat. And Bevers, are you not blocking and taking 11?
I think I'm just taking 11 commander damage. It seems fine.
You got 11
Yeah.
commander damage.
I mean, everybody else is down in the 20s. I mean, I might as well join them, right?
Halfway there.
End of combat, they get exiled. Main phase 2, I'm gonna go do nothing and pass the turn.
All right, real quick. In your end step, I'm gonna tap 3 to draw a card,
Yep.
and then I'll tap them just in case, and then yeah, Bevers all you.
Untap time.
Untap with ya.
Let's draw. Huh. That sure is a card, isn't it?
Probably. I'm guessing it is. Oh, and Samurai Squids, I'm sorry that you have to think about seeing sick robot gameplay on Friday this week. Actually, I had a question for you, Jake. Since you're a teacher, do you teach at like what level do you teach?
I teach middle school. I teach public school, middle
Okay.
school. So 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Are you familiar with the FIRST robotics program?
No, what is that?
It is a program for elementary school, middle school, and high school kids, different levels of competition, and you build robots to compete in a specific type of game. They change the game every year.
Yeah.
It's a worldwide competition, and
I think I have heard of this. Yeah, and there's like each year is like a different challenge, kind of, right?
exactly, yeah, brand new
I
challenge
see.
every year.
That's neat. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Blowing out the candle, right? That's the one that I've heard of.
I did not pick up what you just put down there, Mr. Bevers.
Like that's
so,
one
like,
of the challenge, right?
There was a dude
product
that I
emblem?
used to work with that did robotics challenges, like the
Okay.
international ones.
Sure.
And the one that he went to that I remember him talking about was they had to program a robot to go through like a maze and then like cross a body of water and blow out a candle.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
You just put a fan on a robot.
A little air pump.
I just duct tape a fan to some to a Hot Wheels car, and it just goes.
Exactly. So I'm gonna
Boom.
go ahead and cast the Soul's Majesty.
What's that?
That's not allowed.
Draw cards equal to the power of target creature I control. So I'm gonna target Chishiro and draw 8.
I have a response to that.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Copy
tap
it.
3. I'm gonna cast Dual Caster Mage.
Yeah, boy.
Since Dual Caster Mage's ability to copy spells in ETB, it'll actually double with Harmonic Prodigy.
Sure.
Yo, let's go.
So I'm gonna.
Shaman?
It's a wizard.
It's a wizard, so it gets double.
Wizard.
Yeah. So I will target my Delina, who's 11 power. So I'll draw 22 cards.
But do you
Let's
want
go.
to do that?
Yes, you do.
Why would I not? Oh, are you gonna swing at me?
They
You
look-
died.
Are you gonna swing at me?
Oh.
I mean, I
For
have
doing
the
this?
enchantment that could just murder you if
He
you
doesn't
draw
have enough
it.
Does
mana.
it-
He doesn't have enough
Yeah.
mana.
Doesn't
Don't
it?
even worry
Does it?
about
Does it cost 3 mana?
It costs 3 mana.
And you haven't made your land drop for the turn yet?
I have made my land drop for the turn. This creature makes 2 mana.
You're fine.
I mean, are you
wouldn't do
are you
that.
gonna come at me with that enchantment?
I mean, you just almost murdered me with your commander, so maybe.
You took the damage. You could have blocked.
I'm just kidding. Go for it.
Okay, yeah,
I
I'm gonna
want
do
you to
it.
do
I'm
that.
gonna draw
just-
22
I'm just giving
cards.
you the political, like,
Just
hey,
letting you
are
know.
sure?
Just letting you know what you have brought upon yourself.
Yeah, just remember that if you die by like.
But
you know,
dude, you just drew
28
22
damage,
cards. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so worth it. Like
Yeah.
my little
I need
smooth
nothing more.
brain is like draw more
Yeah,
cards,
my-
do better.
I don't need. I could die happy after that. Actually, yeah.
When was the last game you got to
But I
add your
still get to
22
draw
cards
8,
out of nowhere?
'cause you don't actually steal this, right? It just copies it, right?
Yes, and I copy it twice.
So I just draw. You draw 22 and I draw 8.
Well, I
yeah,
get to.
but like now Bevers 8 cards looks like nothing. Like we were
Well,
like, oh, 8
I
cards.
would-
that's-
I would
it's
choose.
not a-
I would choose new targets for the copies of the card, though. So I would choose my own creature as it, which is 11
Yeah.
power.
What are you talking about?
Because you said I would only draw 8 for copying the spell.
No. Oh no, I was saying you made Bevers 8 look like
Oh,
nothing.
I gotcha. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but I get 8.
You
Yeah,
draw
You get
8.
11.
I
And
get
then draw
11 times 2.
and
Yes.
another
Yep.
Yeah,
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 okay.
All right, we're all on the same page. We're all on the
Everything's fine.
I was just saying you stole the spotlight is what I was trying to say.
Yes.
You know, it's funny. What I drew out of that 8 cards, not that interesting, to be honest.
I bet you wish it was 22.
You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Jake. But I mean, obviously, we have to do this, which is to play this enchantment out, because that gives us another 2/2, which is also important. Gives us another body.
I think Coil has something up his sleeve.
I've definitely drawn.
I bet you he's got it.
I drew lands.
Like
I'll tell you that much. I did draw lands finally.
And you needed those.
I did. I am two land drops behind right now.
I am more land drops behind than you now, and I
let's
can no
put this
longer
on
crew Shorikai because I need blockers.
Oh, that's fair. We have the same number. We have the same number of lands, Andy.
Oh, well, you have 2 rocks as well.
I do
guess.
have 2 rocks. That's true.
I don't have rocks.
That's true.
Yeah, I think I am actually no longer the threat because I am not swinging anymore.
For the moment.
Well, I don't know when I would though, because I need to tap Shorikai to get the card.
Right, but if you give it vigilance and lifelink, you can swing and then tap.
I mean, I guess, sure. I guess.
Right?
That's
the whole benefit, right? Do I wanna just kill Mike right after he drew all those cards?
Go for it.
You can
also the
definitely
best way.
do that. I have
You
3
like
blockers.
I feel like you're also like probably the biggest threat to just murdering me because
Well,
of
it's
the
on attack though. The damage happens on attack, right? So the blockers doesn't matter.
That aura is not on the battlefield.
It is on the spirit now.
Oh, you did do that thing.
Yeah, I cast it.
Oh,
I had
okay.
to cast the enchantment to get the creature.
I got you.
Because it was in fact the only enchantment I had out of all those cards I drew. That was it. And I already had that in my hand. So
Yeah, as Decane says, I do definitely have something in this hand for sure.
There are cards.
I think what Chad is saying is go for it.
I think the
Like you
issue,
said,
I mean,
is
we-
that if
Mr. Bevers, we can make a deal. too.
Right. This is what I'm trying to get at. If Mike swings at me again with Delina and copies the same creature and just dumpsters me with all these counters on his commander, I'm in bad shape.
Yeah, you're safe. Let's just say you're safe, Mr. Bevers.
Jake, I think we're in trouble is what I'm hearing, so we should probably just target Mike.
I thought you weren't swinging, Andy.
I will if you're making deals. I'll make deals with Jake.
Okay.
I'll make a deal.
But Andy,
let's make it-
here's the other question. Do you have any blockers?
Right now, no, I have 0 blockers. I have 5 cards in hand. Right.
Talker, isn't it?
And I have no lands. Like in hand.
So you hit Coil with that one little spear and the rest of him. Look, come on, Ben.
Then you're just fighting against
I
Jake.
told you. We taking these hosts down.
Kill them both.
I'll
You can just kill them both.
I'll do your bidding, Bevers. I'll do your bidding.
I don't think I can kill Andy without swinging with the spirit, though, is the problem, because this is only 8. This is another 4, so it's only 12. This can't swing, because it just came in. This only 2, so like it's not really worth it. And then if he plays like
Ooh, but then you draw more
if he
cards.
plays any creature, he can just he already has 2 creatures that he can just crew his 8/8 and swing me back for 8. So if I'm not doing more than 8 damage to Andy, there's no net gain there at all.
I mean, he could
I
net
think
gain
the threat
8.
assessment that's happening right now is off, folks. It is not me the problem.
No.
You have the highest life total. You have the highest life total, Andy.
If I swung at Mike with this to kill him, right, and then swung at you to do some damage to you and try to like help Jake get rid of you, I don't think I can do enough to you to not also then get just cracked back for like all of my life total.
But see, I don't even know if Andy's gonna do that, because if he swings out at you, then I just murk him. I just murk him.
But he can't block you already.
Well, okay, you can't block one creature of mine.
Oh, okay, just the Selkie,
Yeah,
right?
This one's the only one I don't
And then
block,
you could make Kumena unblockable, or is it any merfolk?
No, just Kumena. I have to
Okay.
tap 1 to make Kumena unblockable. But he's what, 2?
Bevers,
oh, sorry, he's 4 now.
If you really feel like you got to kill me, Bevers, I will
You can't
take
do
it.
that.
I got the draw
You can't do
22
that.
cards.
Remember, Mike he could just end the game. Remember, we do know there's one infinite combo.
I tell you, it's not in my hand.
Yet.
That's exactly what someone who wanted
It's
to live would
not,
say, though.
not in my hand yet. I mean, I'm only drawing one card at my draw stuff.
Gosh. How many cards in your hand, Andy?
I have 5.
Okay. Like, that would do 11 to you. Good. Okay. Let's do this. Let's swing at Andy with this. Hit you for 11.
I'll take 11.
And that will be turn. And go to discard and put down. All right, Mike, remember this.
I remember. I honor my deals unless I can end the game.
He's like, I remember it.
Unless
He
he can
kills
win
me.
the game.
Unless I
He kills me. I remember that time. You let me live. And look what it brought.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go on your chat chaos commander stream and give you treasure like 3 times in a row at least.
I have to discard.
This
2
feels like
cards.
collusion.
I'm gonna discard 2 forests that I can't play.
It's not
Jake,
collusion.
Right,
It's a treaty.
There's some insider trading.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are you on your end step?
Don't tell my where I'm on
Yeah,
my
I'm
end
gonna
step,
top 3 merfolk to what is it
Don't
called?
tell my
Draw
chat
cards,
that
so.
you're gonna come and give me things just
No, I'm
because I
tapped.
let you live in another game. Or another.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Fine, Andy. I have something to talk to you about.
You do? What is
Yeah.
it?
I just realized that you and I are gonna be playing again next week.
Are we?
Yeah.
Nice.
And you should probably book the Friday off, right?
Oh, all right. I could try that.
Because the game is on Chase's channel and it's on St. Patty's Day.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't even realize I signed up for that on St. Patty's Day.
Nice.
I
Okay.
signed up too and didn't realize it's St. Patty's Day. Then I looked at the calendar and I went,
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh, that's
That's fun.
good. That's good.
Oh,
All
no.
right.
So are you supposed to play like coin flips, dice rolling for luck, and then mono green for everything else?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
All right, I could do
And
that.
then Andy
Win with
remembers
chance,
what
chance
happened on the
encounter.
Christmas stream, so that's why I'm telling him he should take the Friday.
Right.
I should do that. Actually, I could take a Friday off. I could go for a Friday off.
Oh,
Right?
Deserve it.
Right? Twisting my arm here, telling me to
Oh
take a
my
short week. and
gosh,
everything.
I
Oh,
guess I'll
dang.
take a Friday off. All
Dark
right,
Force, thank you for the follow.
I am going to crew.
Brewing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a reason to crew and swing it. It dies at whoever it swings at, so I'm just gonna pay 1 and I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna make a pilot and draw 2, discard 2.
Discard 2 or discard 1?
Discard 1. Sorry, draw 2,
Yeah,
discard
okay,
1.
Nice.
I was like, I thought it was
That
only
thing's
one.
And
not
you just
mono
make it
red.
up stuff.
I will
Yeah,
discard Parhelion 2. That will
Blue
not
never
be
has to
cast.
discard as many cards as it draws. That's not how blue works.
I will play an island that I drew though.
You got it.
Now I have the same amount of lands as I had to do that, and my board state is worse.
You have the same number of blockers.
Actually, wait. Hold on, wait. Can I do this? Actually,
Wait a minute.
I want to do a takesy backsy. I don't want this Parhelion here.
Yeah, go for it.
I want this Reckoner Bank Buster there.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay.
You're just giving us more knowledge about
Yeah.
what's in your hand.
Got a Parhelion in your hand.
Yeah, you might be in trouble, folks. I'm gonna pay 3 for
I'll believe it when I see it.
Imperial Recovery Unit. Whenever it attacks, return target creature or vehicle with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand.
Makes sense.
It's a sweet little vehicle.
Yeah, it's cool. A 3/4 that it only has crew 2, which is nice.
It's great in limited, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change that for the Spire of Industry tap because that's colorless there.
Makes sense.
I think I just have to pass. Yeah, I don't have any swings.
Folk. Draw.
Draw
Card.
a card.
Have island because I can. Untap.
Jake, get it, Jake.
That's
You're our
4,
last
5,
Jake.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will get plus 10, plus 10. Plus, all this stuff too. And I'll drop a turn.
Alright.
Lente. I will play a forest for turn. Okay.
Just win from us.
Yeah, right.
Win right now.
No, that'd be
When
great.
is it windfall?
We would all draw 22.
No,
Win,
27. You'd all draw 27.
Ooh, I can go for 27.
Right.
And then Jake's like, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
so windfall.
So I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna send 10, 11, 12. So 12 at. Let's go, Mr. B. I'm gonna send 12 your way.
Sure.
And then
Good.
Merc Fiend Leash. And then chill. This guy's gonna chill. I'm gonna send the Cold-Eyed Selkie. Yo, sorry, Andy. I like to draw them cards, so I'm gonna swing 3 at you. And you know what? I'm gonna make Kumena unblockable, and I'll swing 4 at Coil.
Yeah, makes sense.
I took my 3.
I'll take 4.
Man, and then you got 12 coming your way, Mr.
Yeah.
B.
You know what? I think I take it. Sure. Let's go to 13 and be with everybody else. Right?
Draw 3
And that way
cards.
Mike can have more tantalizing, bait
Targets.
dangled in
Right.
front of him.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Oh, everybody's under 20 life now. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mr. B. I go back on my word.
Right. So I'm gonna play a Seedborn Muse because that's fun.
Oh, nice. Double untap.
It's really funny. I thought about I was like about to say this is when Jake plays his Seedborn Muse, and then I was like, that's not a Merfolk. He wouldn't be playing it in that deck.
Oh nah, man, but it'll untap.
Yeah, that's happening. Everything is great.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm chilling after that. I'm gonna discard some cards. Let me see. 1, 2. I want to keep 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I
Oh,
gotta
there you
keep.
go.
I gotta keep less. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of Forest, Ancient Ziggurat, Jade Light Ranger, Terramorphic Expanse, and Reflections of Lit Jara. Yep. Okay.
All right.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right, I will go to my untap.
So on your untap, first thing is I'm gonna untap all my creatures with Merc Fiend Leash,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna draw a card.
Yep.
And I'll just tap this Kumena because I can. So that untapped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, so that untapped 4. So then this guy gets +4, +4. And then Seedborn Muse will untap them as well. So that's another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Did you
So
did
13.
you want to tap your other 2 lands as well?
Yeah, you're right. I did want to do that.
Okay.
Good reminding me. So 15.
I don't know if the 15 power versus the 13 power is going to make too much of a difference, but I'm sure it could.
Well, it's 15, 16, 17. So maybe. But
All right. Then I will draw for my turn. I'm going to play a snow-covered swamp as my land for turn. Since this access tunnel doesn't do a whole lot for me anymore, since my creatures are too big, I'm going to tap it for 1, cast a
Makes your
Soul
Prodigy
Ring.
able to swing, right?
Nice.
Yeah, it can make my Prodigy. I guess my Prodigy does have prowess, which I guess now it's 2 power, 2/4.
Let's go.
Yeah, could be relevant. Tap 2, cast a Dockside Extortionist.
Nice.
I have 2.
I have 0.
I have 3.
All right, so I'll get 5 treasures.
Whoa, 0? What is
This is Merfolk, baby.
no artifacts or enchantments? My
Nah,
goodness.
we J chilling. All we need is the ocean. And the
Chat
river.
says, told you he had some.
I'll do Soul Ring and 3 treasures, and I'll cast Mana Geyser.
You better not go back on your word and kill one of our guests who saved you. That's terrible. Don't you do it.
I'll do 11 mana from Mana Geyser.
He's gonna do it. We all know.
Don't you do it. We're not that show.
Like, see, remember,
That's terrible.
The deal's been altered because my life total was 27 before, so he was like, "Yeah, I won't kill you," because he couldn't. And now he can, so he's like, "Ooh."
I'm gonna go down to 7 floating mana. I'm gonna cast a Panharmonicon.
That's sick.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
That's a lot of tokens and things gonna be.
It's just a whole lot of fun, is what it is, right?
Now, did you have that in your hand before you played Dockside?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if there was anything else going on. I mean, hey, Jake's playing blue. It's got a lot of untapped mana.
That's true. The counter spells could have been there. You're right.
If only I had 7 merfolk.
Okay, 2 mana for a desperate ritual.
Let's go.
We'll go back up to 8.
How many prowess triggers is it?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, four prowess triggers so far.
It's any spell, right?
It's any non-creature spell for prowess.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, and then 3, 4.
I told you he had something. I mean, he admitted that he did, right?
I did. I'll go down to 3 floating mana. I'll cast a Coercive Recruiter.
Boo, boo.
Is this what we talked about? I feel like this is what we talked about.
So yeah, Coercive Recruiter, when it or another pirate enters the battlefield under my control, I can gain control of target creature until end of turn, untap that creature. It gains haste and becomes a pirate in addition to its other creature types.
Nice.
I don't have ways to like sacrifice creatures or anything like that. So
I mean, you can take everybody's blockers.
Right. Well, I can't take. Yeah, I could take some people's blockers. It's not. I'm only taking 1, or I'm taking 2 creatures now because of Panharmonicon.
Right, but then when you swing with Delina, you can technically copy it, right?
Yeah.
And take everybody.
But they won't be attacking though.
Sure, but it gets rid of all the blockers.
Yeah.
Jake, I'm gonna target your huge creature with one of the triggers.
Okay.
And I'll target Cold Eye Selkie with the. Oh, you okay? Chishiro with the other trigger.
Listen, if you're gonna go back on my word and kill me,
no.
At least kill me with my own commander.
Sure.
Right? Like I think that's how that works.
All right, so I'll gain control of those 2 creatures.
So that's why you wanted me to tap those 2 lands.
Of course.
It all makes sense.
It could matter. Yeah, make it bigger.
Yes.
Okay, I have 3 floating mana, 2 treasures, and 4 lands. With the 3 floating mana, I'll cast an Aggravated Assault.
Oh, that's a fucking mistake.
Enchantment where I can pay 5 to untap all creatures I control, and after this phase, there's an additional combat phase.
Cool, yeah.
Did you not think you were gonna make it around? I'm just.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it to my turn. Was the real thing. Okay, so
I could see the look on Andy's face earlier. Like I didn't say anything, but I was watching Andy and I could just see he's like, I have so many regrets that I didn't Mr. B to kill Mike. How did I not get him to kill him?
I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I have 4 cards and 4 mana. 5 cards and 4 mana.
So how much mana do you have left? Enough to activate Aggravated Assault?
I do have enough to activate Aggravated Assault 1 time right now.
Well, if he makes a Dockside and makes like 3 of them.
Well, so Delina's trigger will happen twice at least for Harmonic Prodigy. So I could target Dockside and get 10 treasures every time because I have not only will I make 2, actually it'll be 20 treasures every time.
Right.
So I just have to
infinite combats.
I have to figure out
because then at the next few combats you just use the Coercive Recruiters and steal all of our stuff.
Well, that's the other thing is Dockside Extortionist is a pirate, so when it enters the battlefield, I'll actually be able to steal 2 creatures at a time.
Steal more stuff, yeah.
So the game's over.
I think so.
Well,
Well,
Unless
go to
Jake's got
combat
something
then.
Well,
with
he
all
can't
of
kill
his.
Mr. Bevers. He's got a pass. We're not going back on that.
That's
not
true.
like that.
That's true.
You can't do it.
I am going to.
But I will die.
I will move to combat.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Right.
We do know that.
Do you have
that-
any responses, Bevers?
No, I'm tapped out. I got nothing.
Oh,
I
right.
can draw a
Let's-
card, I guess. If I
I'll
want.
respond then.
Sure.
I guess
Ooh.
I'll save the day like I normally do. I'll go ahead and I'll beast within Delina.
Let's see if I have anything for that.
Well, out of curiosity, is Delina the problem because he has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
yeah, it's just what's making the copies. It'll
It
make.
won't let him. Yeah, it'll prevent him from doing multiple combats. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't cast Delina and get in multiple combat, even if you.
I already
He
moving to
doesn't have
combat.
Well, he's already moving to combat, so
Okay. You have 6 mana.
I have 6 mana currently. Is that okay? Is that an okay thing?
Is this okay?
yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot that I would like to destroy, but like, even if I give it like the aggravated assault, like, okay, that's still Docksides, or double Docksides or coercive recruiter. I think Delina's just get rid of that and try to get it the next turn.
I'm gonna pay 1 mana. I'm gonna cast Accelerate to have target creature gain haste and slunge a turn on coercive recruiter, and it also says draw a card. I'm sorry, I have to pay 2 mana for that. It's a 2 mana spell.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen that card. Accelerate.
All right, didn't get what I wanted. All right, Delina's gonna turn into a 3/3 beast.
Yep.
That does not have haste, notably. Oh, sorry about that.
Decidedly.
But your prowess
Not
trigger
hasty.
did go up.
Prowess trigger does go up. Okay, so I'm in the combat stage. I am.
Welcome to combat.
Welcome to the combats. I'm gonna swing the giant merfolk at Jake for sure. Chishiro. Yeah, how big is Chishiro right now?
9/9.
A 9/9.
9/9.
9.
9/9.
I mean, Mr. Bevers, do you have a preference of where that goes?
No.
Okay.
Not at me.
No, you can swing it at me. Whatever. It happens. It's fine.
I'll
Well,
have
9 won't kill Bevs.
I'll have that one going at Jake as well. And then I'll have Rage Forger and Harmonic Prodigy coming at Andy. So Rage Forger is going to trigger 3 times because the Chishiro has +1/+1 counters. So Jake, you'll take 2 damage. And then Andy, you'll take 4 damage just from attack triggers.
Okay, so I'll take 4. And I have 2 creatures coming at me?
You do. A 10/10 and a 6/8.
I will crew these 2 vehicles and block with them.
Okay. And then Jake, you have.
Yeah, I'm thinking real quick.
Mm-hmm.
How big is Chishiro?
9/9.
Okay. I will block 1 with Low Mage Mentor, and yeah, thinking then I'll go ahead and block with.
Do you have a sack out at all in there, Mike?
No,
Uh,
not anywhere
no.
in the deck. Nope.
No.
Not that I can think
I
of
just
at
didn't know
least.
if you
I
had like Ashnod's altar, just out of curiosity.
definitely don't have any altars in here. If I do have sack outlets, it might be like tap and sack 1 creature at a time, but I can't even think of that.
I'll go ahead and block with the Merc Fiend's Leash. So I'll block both.
Okay. Then we will go to the second main.
Welcome to second main.
Welcome to second main.
Second in May. All right.
Second in main.
I'm gonna crack 1 treasure and tap Wait, how many cards does everyone have in hand?
5.
All right. 1 treasure, 2 mountains. I'm gonna cast a Jeska's Will for the mana from Bevers. Make 7 red mana. I will pay 5 of it into aggravated assault. Untap all creatures I control. This has another prowess trigger.
Make Wake Thrasher even bigger.
Additional combat phase, followed by additional main phase.
So how many things did you
How many
untap?
did you untap?
4, right?
1, 2, 3, 4 creatures.
Okay.
So, Big Crashers.
Nice. Does it count Wake Crasher itself?
Yep. Whenever a permanent you control becomes untapped, Wake Thrasher gets +1/+1. So
So
now
then
it's a 20/20.
Shouldn't it be one more though?
Yeah. Oh, because I thought it was counting itself. I thought you were counting it. You said 4.
Is
right?
it 4 total, including the Wave
Yeah,
Crasher?
Including
Mike?
Wave
Yeah.
Crasher. Yes, it's 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Wait, so Wake Thrasher now has 20 power.
Yes.
My goodness.
I'm going to use these 2 floating and my last treasure. 3 mana.
Chandra's Ignition.
God, that'd be cool. I'm going to cast a Chaos Warp on the Seedborn Muse.
Okay.
We'll get another prowess trigger here.
Seedborn Muse. And you have an extra combat.
I do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good old aggravated assault.
It's such a good.
It's very good.
Cut. And the card is Natioba.
Wow, that's a pretty good replacement.
Yeah, not a bad card to get.
All right, then I will move to my next combat phase here. And I'm going to swing these same 2 creatures at Jake and these same 2 creatures at Andy.
So I take 4 again immediately.
You take 4 immediately, and Jake, you take 2 immediately.
And I will die. Because I have
I will
1 creature.
take 9, and I guess I'll block the big one.
The Wave Crasher. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you take 9 commander damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely could be relevant.
Don't know if that matters. Yeah,
And then
whatever.
and then I'll move to my 3rd main phase. And that's gonna be the end of my turn right there. Wave Crasher and Chishiro will return to their owners' battlefield.
Notably, though, you get the end step trigger from Chishiro, right? So you
Oh.
put 1/1 counters on your things that
Oh.
have 1/1 counters.
So on the one thing that's got 1/1 counters.
Well, technically, Chishiro also gets
Sure,
one of these.
sure. Is it
Yeah.
hold on, is it May?
No, I'm just saying. No, it's not a May. It's just put one on.
You got it then.
Yep.
I'm gonna discard down to hand size, but I think I'm dead either way. But we'll see.
I mean, you're at 10.
And I have 4 blockers.
Yeah.
This is a 3/3 beast. I forgot to draw it out.
Jake, you have how much unblockable damage?
Done. Kumena.
If you
I have
Kumena.
2. If I Kumena 2. So,
If you come in, it's 2.
so Bev, if you go for the 8, I can do the 2.
Well, we'll see how this goes. 'Cause I might be able to do it.
Well, I guess he's going down to hand size, so it'll be 7. So I don't know. I guess we're just screwed at this point.
I think I have this new card that I'm gonna play and show to everyone.
I like that Delina became the arch enemy there.
Right? That's fun.
Let's play this Aki Battle Squad, putting a 1/1 counter on.
Aki Battle Squad. What does this do?
Yeah, so
Nice. Extra combat.
extra combats. You're not the only one, Mike.
Hey, let me steal that so I can get more extra combats. This is my discard, by the way.
My goodness.
So much cool stuff.
It's
Nice.
very cool. Like Varchild,
Project
it's really cool.
stuff. All right, so we're gonna go to combat, I guess. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you have 4 blockers, you said, right?
I have 4. Yeah, I just counted aggravated assault there for a second, but yeah, you're right, 4.
And what's your biggest blocker?
My biggest blocker is a 4/3.
So whenever one or more modified creatures attack untapped all modified creatures, there's an additional combat phase.
Correct,
Okay, triggers
correct.
only once each turn.
Yeah,
Nice.
correct. Yeah. So we're gonna go to combat. We're
Mhm.
gonna swing at Jake with this one, a menace creature, and that one, because that should just because you only have 2 blockers, right, Jake?
Yeah.
So this is a 4/4 menace, and this is a 3, and then
Oh,
we'll
wait.
swing the others at Cole.
Including the one with the enchantment.
The one with the enchantment is going at Coil.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, no matter how I block it, I am done. So I guess I double block the menace guy
Sure.
and kill it.
Yep. Sure.
And I take 7 on attack trigger.
Correct. Yeah, and then you have a 10/10, a 7/7, and a 5/4 coming your way.
And the 7/7 is menace.
Correct.
Okay. I'll throw these 2 creatures in front of Menace, Dockside, and Dualcaster. I'll throw the Beast in front of one and the Coercive Recruiter in front of the other.
Okay. And then this dies. And then we go to second main, and by
Oh
that
my
I mean
gosh.
second combat.
Do it again.
And then we'll go ahead and swing at you this way.
I appreciate you letting me live an extra turn, Mr. Bevers.
Very nice.
That was wild.
That was
I did
awesome.
not.
You could say it's Wild Mage. Delina.
Boo. That was good. That was a good
Wait,
one.
I haven't think of that. There you go.
Hey!
There you go.